Welcome, it's me, Stephanie. Welcome to another makeup video. I've had a request for a foundation and complexion video, so we're going to do that. We're going to talk about that, as well as Black Friday, which is coming up in 2 days because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So I have already done my brows. So now the plan is I'm going to do, I want to talk about the new Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Tell you about their sale that they have going on for Black Friday, as well as Sephora and their Black Friday. And then I'm going to do my face. I'm going to show you how I do my foundation, contour, blush, color correcting, concealer, all of that. So let's get started. Let's take a look at the new Huda Beauty palette. It is called Nude. You can see the packaging. It's kind of holographic. It's very pretty. It has the standard 18 shades. Retails for $65, which is a lot, but we're going to get to that. The first thing is this palette has 10 matte shades, 4, I believe, yes, multi-reflective shades, 2 pressed pearl shades, as well as, looks like 1 shimmer shade, and a concealer. I'm actually going to play with that a little bit, actually myself, just to see kind of what it's like. But let's do a swatch. Let's do some swatches. So we're going to do Secret, Tease, Raw. Y'all, wait for it. This is the multi-reflective Charmed. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Teddy. I'm running out of space. Lace. There's another one of the multi-reflective. Daydream. Tickle. I will show you the 2 of the multi-reflectives on my hand here, because they are just straight up pressed pearl, like they're just flat out glitter. That is Excite. The other pressed pearl is Infatuated. Yes, they are going to swatch like this. They're pressed pearls. They're not meant to swatch. Alright. We'll go to the other arm and we'll start with Kinky, Bear, Crave. This is another one of the, oh my gosh, I love these. Play, Fantasy. It's another one of the multi-reflective. We have Love Bite. They're so pretty. As well as the last shade is Spanked. Let me actually find a finger that doesn't already have eyeshadow on it. Okay. So, and I actually want to play with this concealer actually in the back of my hand. Look, it's everywhere. Okay, so this concealed here in the corner, and even a lot of the beauty gurus that reviewed this, some of them missed it, that this was even here. The shade Concealed. So what this is actually a cream concealer that you can kind of use when applying the shadow. So I think I'm actually going to start by using some of that. think there's still color in here. Hold on. Okay. So it appears, and from what I saw today, that so Huda Beauty is going to be having a Black Friday sale. I will check and post down in the description exactly when it's going to run. If my memory serves me correctly, it was 20% off all eyeshadow palettes except this one because it just came out. I'm going to show you a lot of the ones that will be on sale. Also, they were going to have, was it 30%? There was 30% off of something else, and it was half price on the lip products. That is quite the deal. So I'm going to post, again, I'm going to post a link to all that down in the description as well. So let's have a little fun with this. I'm going to start with the bear. I'm just going to put that right over the concealer on the entire lid. There is some fallout from this palette, but it's not bad at all. I have certainly seen worse. If you've ever used an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, so what do I want to do for a transition shade? Let's do Spanked, and let's just go bananas here with just really dark. Now, this shadow is pretty pigmented, and it is blendable, but you're gonna have to kind of work with it a little bit. But you're gonna have to work with it a little bit. These shadows tend to need a little bit of layering. It's not uncommon to be needed when you're dealing with a palette like this. So I want to go a little lighter. Let's go with Tickle, just across under the crease. Ooh, I love this. This palette is so pretty, and there are, you can do a pink look like I'm doing now. You can do a look that tends towards a little more brown. You can do just so much with this. So we're going to blend a little bit here. Okay. Also, Sephora's Black Friday as well. Sephora's Black Friday is going to, if you will go on their app, you'll see what's on sale. They had a preview up over the last couple of days. If you want to go have a look beforehand of what they have on sale. Also, they have, for VIB and Rouge members, Sephora has also had 20% off everything weekends 3 times already. So it would not shock me if there was an email tomorrow that says, hey, you know, we're doing 20% off again this weekend. And that 20% off usually runs from midnight Friday morning to 11:59 Monday night. So that is a full... Alright, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the bear on here and kind of soften this a little bit, because it's a little loud. This eyeshadow, yeah, it's a little loud. Okay, so now, my goal here is I want to use all 4 of these multi-reflective shades because they are amazing. But first, I need to use a darker shade on the outer corner. I think we're going to go with a little bit of Love Bite. And let's see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of fallout here. So I'm just going to do, kind of blend that in. Take it across. Oh, yes. Yes. I am absolutely... No. Okay, yeah, this is like way too loud here, okay. I am absolutely in love with this palette. I really am. Or grab some more bear and kind of cover up. That's the good thing. If you do something on your eyeshadow that's a little too loud, you can always grab like your nude shade and just Cover that up. I just want to show you guys what I use to clean my dry brushes. It is the Sephora Color Catch Pro. It's a round piece of steel wool that you can use to brush, and you can see where the powder's collected, and you can see in here too. And you just can rinse this off. Super easy, I swear by it. I want to use all 4 multi-reflective shades. I'm just gonna say it. Okay. So let's go bananas here, because I really want to have some fun with this. I really do, because I really freaking love this palette. Let's go with the Charmed across the entire look. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you freaking see that? Here's the kicker. Here's the problem though. I feel the fallout hitting my cheeks. So what you're going to want to do, and another thing is, you can always pack this on. Also, here's another tip, and actually here's what I'm going to do. For these shimmer shades and stuff like that, you can grab water, setting spray, wet your brush. Okay, so I want you to see what it looks like now, and I'm going to use the same shade, same spot, with, see the difference that it makes. Just if you, oh yes, in love. Okay, so next thing I think I'm going to use, I'm going to go for the pink. Okay, I'm going to go with the Daydream, still on that same wet brush, and I'm going to do that in the center of the lid, down here up to the crease. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Yes, I'm a lot in love with that actually. Okay. So we're gonna leave this now, okay? Typically when you get fallout on your cheeks, generally I will just do this before I do anything else. So let's get to what this video is actually about, which is complexion. I have so much glitter on my hand. Alright. Oh, it's so pretty. The shades. Can you see like those multi-reflective shades and how pretty they are? Amazing. Alright. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I use the one to even out the skin tone because you can see my skin tone is very uneven, particularly here. So this, I'm going to just take a little bit on my fingers. I don't use a ton. Don't use too much. See, that's all I have. I'm just going to spread it around. That's all I have to do. It's not hard. Don't make it hard. This retails for $38. See here? Okay. Oops, I forgot to use eyeshadow primer. At any rate, this is what I used. That being said, I did kind of prime my lids with the concealer shade anyway. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the original. They have some that have a sparkle to them. They have, so you can kind of see what you want, what's your preference. I'm actually going to clean up my shadow a little bit with a little of this Bare, like around the edge. Oh my gosh, I have glitter all over my freaking face. Okay. Also, I want to do a shade. Alright, I'm sorry. Glitter off my freaking face. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I think across to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to go with the Play shade. Just going to bring that around. Okay. Okay. Now, Okay, so the foundation that I use is going to be the Huda Beauty foundation. This is a Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation. Retails for $40. You get, I believe this is a full fluid ounce. The color I use is Custard 220N. Now, if you go to get her foundation, she does not organize her foundations on a shade gradient. She doesn't go light to dark. She goes light, this is undertone. Medium, this is undertone. So you're going to want to find out your undertone first, and that will be the number. So see, this is going to be N for neutral. So this is going to be the Custard 220N for neutral. This is what I use. Okay. So I typically will take my foundation and the Morphe sponge that I showed you in the last video. Okay. Got a mirror here. Hopefully my mirror that's not dirty. And I'll usually just take and kind of spread this around. We're going to get your chin, kind of blend it in. Because actually in natural light, this color runs a little dark, I think, on me personally. This is the Tarte Paddle to Perfection brush. Now, note on that brush, on this brush, okay, Ulta is this brush was designed by Tarte for their Shape Tape foundation. Okay, Ulta is the only store that sells the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. So, side note, you're going to only be able to find this brush at Ulta, just in case you wanted to go looking for it. Also, check their Black Friday deals. I will link their website in the description as well. I got my nose. You can see with a brush I have a nice even coat of foundation on. Eye foundation before I conceal. Also, something I forgot to use. This is Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Corrector. I use the pink to get rid of the darkness, which I unfortunately forgot to do. But I love this stuff. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do with concealer is I'm going to cut the brow. And I'm going to use, this is Tarte's Amazon Clay Stick Concealer. And this shade is like medium beige. I got close to my skin tone on this because I am cutting the brow. And so you can see what I'm going to do here. Just right above the brow. I'm going to take the mini baby beauty blender. Just kind of blend that in a little bit. Because I'm not done. I'm not done with my face yet. My face is not on. Alright. So, next is going to be concealer. The next time I see one of these young little beauty YouTubers concealing half their face, don't do it. Stop it. Stop, stop, stop. You don't need it. I'm a lot older than y'all. And y'all are going to see how much I'm going to use. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This retails for about $30, I believe. This is light to vanilla is what I use. And if you go to Sephora, they will match the shade for you. Now I want y'all to look. This is all I'm using. This is it. And I'm a lot older than some of these beauty YouTubers. Okay? I just want to point that out. Use a medium beauty blender. Blend. Blend, blend, blend. But I'm not going to violently blend like Bob Herzog. If you definitely check him out, he is a news anchor in Cincinnati, and he does his TV makeup on camera before he goes on camera every morning. Oh, he is hilarious. Alright, so the next thing I need to do is set all of this mess that I have going on. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Easy Bake Loose Setting Baking and Setting Powder. This is the color Cupcake. It does come in multiple shades. This is not the plain translucent shade. The Cupcake is like one of the lightest shades. And you can see I'm just going to tap it a couple times. You can see you get quite a bit of product. I want to say this also retails for about 30 something. So I'm just going to take a powder puff. You can see I'm just going to get some on here. And I know the first places that I'm going to crease and look cakey are going to be eyes, forehead, and nose and chin. Okay, so that's where I'm going to apply this first. Very gently. This is a very finely milled powder. Get the forehead and the chin. I'm going to get those first. And now I'm just going to kind of blend it over the entire face. That powder. Yeah. Actually, something I really want to try with this powder is get one of the darker shades, actually contouring with it. I think that would be really interesting. I actually really want to try that at some point. Okay, so now while that sets, we're going to talk about some of the other Huda Beauty products that are on sale. 20% off all eyeshadow palettes except that one I just used. So that's going to include the Rose Gold Remastered. Show you some of the shades to see if this is something you might be interested in. This is going to be the Desert Dust palette. Show you what this one looks like. Different colors. Now the Desert Dusk also has one of those pressed pearl glitter shades, so be on the lookout for that. Also, her Jewel eyeshadow palettes that are fairly new. This is the Ruby. These retail for $27. Those other two also retail for $65, just like the new Nude one. This is the Amethyst. There's also Topaz, Sapphire, and Emerald that are available. So, let us finish up the eyeshadow, and then we're going to do the rest of the face. So, for underneath lower lash line, I want to put the color Kinky. Yeah, I mean, there's some fallout from this palette, but it's really nothing. You want to see eyeshadow fallout? I can get out my Norvina palette and I can show you some eyeshadow fallout. Okay. So I want to do what I want to do in the inner corner. I don't think I want to do this multi-reflective, the Fantasy, and put some of that in the inner corner. Okay, so now we're ready to get back to complexion. So the first thing I gotta do is get all this freaking powder off my face. Because, you know, since I look like an alien and all. I'm just gonna use a large, just plain brush, and you can see, I'm just gonna brush that off. As well as on the forehead. Okay, better. Alright, so, for contour, I use the Park Avenue Princess palette from Tarte. I want to say this retails for $46. And again, in a minute, we're going to talk about dupes, affordable duplicates for some of this stuff. Another foundation that I've heard, that's on the affordable side that I've heard really good reviews for are the new ColourPop foundation. I want to say that's like that one's like $12.99. Also the Maybelline Superstay, I've heard really good things about. So if you're looking for more affordable, definitely check those out. Is it Maybelline that did the Soda Pop? and the Lemonade eyeshadow palettes. Elf is also a good brand if you're looking for, you know, stuff that's more affordable. Elf is another brand to look at. And they have a lot of these bronzers, highlighters, contour, and stuff like that. These are just products that I like. Now, this palette has a kind of a pink shade for color correction and a white shade. So I will typically take the white shade and I'll do that directly under the eye. Okay, because like I'm 40. I'm starting to look like it. Then I will also use that same shade to highlight through here as well. And I'm going to take that brush again, and particularly under my eyes. Let me get rid of some of the excess. Alright, now we're going to move on to the pink shade, which the problem that I have is my sockets are kind of sunken, and you can see it. So I will typically use the pink in that area where I had trouble. Okay, I'm just going to dust off the excess. Alright, so for contour, go easy. Y'all, no. You look like a clown if you just, no. Alright, so I actually mix all 4 of the contour shades, is what I will typically do. And here's the kicker. I don't want to move around the foundation that I just set. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the corner of the lip and work my way to the ear, around the forehead, back down to the ear, top of the ear, back down to the lip. It's kind of how I'm going to do it. You see what I'm doing? Okay, now I'm starting to run out, so I'm going to dip in again to all 4 of my shades. Now I'm going to take just what's left and do the jawline, because I have 4 chins. Okay, I can't do a bunch of contour around the chin. Plus my foundation probably runs a little too dark, honestly, for me anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do that off. Now, what I'm going to use actually to apply some of this is, okay, so now I'm going to contour the nose. I'm going to use an eyeshadow brush to get the sides of the nose. I'm going to bring it down through here. And I already did the highlight on the center of my nose. So, cool. Okay. And I'm going to use this again for highlighter in a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to, now this is a Tarte brush that is fabulous, that I love for contouring. And usually I will apply with this end, and I will blend with this end, which is what I'm going to do now, is blend all of this. Okay, I look so skinny. Okay, because that's the point of contour, is to kind of make your face look slimmer and all of that. My nose looks so skinny. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get that brush clean. Okay, so next we're going to do blush. This is actually one of the blush trios from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called Pink Passion. And I would really love to mix all 3 of these colors. I do that a lot, just mixing colors that I just like and think are really cute. Okay, it's going to be on a spore brush. And you can see I'm just going to gently just drag very slowly up the cheek. I'm going to blend a little bit. Because the thing is, and this is what I always hate, I always end up making like a muddy mess of contour and blush. And I don't want to do that. Okay. So, that is the face done. Next, 'tis time to highlight. I actually going to use another Huda Beauty product, and this may be what's going to be 30% off. This is actually the 3D highlighter palette from Huda Beauty in the Pink Sands edition. It has 4 shades. I'm going to mix them all. I'm going to start with the small eyeshadow brush, mix all 4 colors. Now, if you look, there are instructions of exactly how to apply it. I don't follow them. And I want to apply that at the highest point of my cheekbone. Here's the thing. I have a small face, so that is right under my eye. Honestly. Alright. Do y'all see what I mean? It's going to be right here. I love this highlighter palette. Okay. And let's see. Okay, I'm going to go all out. Normally I don't do this, but let's do above both eyebrows. Oh my gosh. That is pretty. Okay, that just looks goofy. I don't like that. And the entire nose with the focus on the tip of the nose. A lip. And here. I have mixed feelings about that above the eye. I mean, some people do it. You know what? No. I don't like this. At least on me, anyway. You know, I just really don't. But, you know, some people, it works. Me, I don't like it. I think I start to look like a clown when I try to do this. So now I'm going to do the larger highlighter brush. And, okay, so I'm going to take where I did it with the eyeshadow brush here earlier, and I'm going to connect it around and kind of onto the temple. Okay. Alright. So cool. Face is done. So let's have some fun with lips. But first, I'm going to set this whole thing with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. For space, real quick, don't have to make a big drama out of it. You know, I love a lot of the YouTube YouTubers that I watch, but really, you sat there for 5 minutes spraying your face with setting spray. Okay. I'm going to do some of the plain Burt's Bees, because we're going to do some lip products. Okay, so first, I want, Huda basically has currently kind of 3 or 4 lines of her lip products. She has the liquid matte, demi matte, she has lip contour kits, and she has a lip strobe. I have 2 of the liquid mattes here. I have 2 of the demi matte, and I have 3 of the lip contour kits. So we're going to, I'm going to apply one of the lip contour kits, and we're going to swatch the other items. Let's do this one. This is the lip contour kit in Trophy Wife and Muse. So you open them up, and this is how they come. It's very simple. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is grab the lip liner, and you're going to line, and this is just your standard liner. And also, when you're lining, you use very short strokes, especially if you don't have the most steady hands like I don't. Okay. And here's where the contour part comes in. So you get 2 shades, a darker shade and a lighter shade. So the first thing you're going to apply is the one that's labeled in here, number 2, which is the darker shade, which in this kit is Trophy Wife. And you have a little applicator here. And you're just going to very apply. Okay. So now's where the contour comes in. Now you can use these just individually on your own and just put this on if that's what you want. That is strictly up to you. So this is the Muse, and here's how you do the contour. And it will show you on the back of the packaging exactly how to do it. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to put this lighter color in just 4 spots. Dab it on. And then just all over my teeth. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's remember not to show my teeth. And there we go. The lips are contoured. Now these are the liquid matte formulas, so it's going to take a moment to dry. The other two that I have, and I will swatch them for you, this is going to be Spice Girl and Venus. Spice Girl. I love that shade. It's a very pretty nude, kind of dark brown. Venus. This is going to be Trendsetter and Bombshell. So we have Trendsetter, and Bombshell. So we have Spice Girl, Venus, Trendsetter, and Bombshell. Alright, so let's talk about the liquid mattes. I have 2 shades of that. One that I really love that actually I wore this past Sunday. This is going to be Showgirl. And see how that kind of has that reflective, this one right here. I love it. It's one of my favorites. This is going to be Material Girl. Yes. Going to be this one right here. And I also have 2 of the new Demi Mattes. They are more of a cream based, read a lot messier. So this is going to be Passionista. And this is going to be actually one of my personal favorites, Catwalk Killer. Oh, that pretty like purplish brown right there. That's the Catwalk Killer. All right, so that is everything that we have here for foundation, as well as the Black Friday sales that will be coming up. So hope everyone enjoyed and have a happy Thanksgiving.